you, I figured out some things about Italian women. Guess what one of the things Italian women are well known for? Italian culture is very like, you know, like beautiful, and art and wine and pizza and all of the things. Yeah. What is up, you guys, if you haven't seen my face before? Hi, I'm Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing something that I do not normally do. Get ready with me. If you are not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I like to make videos for funsies, so don't forget to check me out on IG. It's at Rachel Dawn Official. Let's get on into it. So it has been a very interesting day. So recently, and I'm just gonna like talk about my thoughts. So recently, I have been figuring out, and yes, I'm rubbing the Italia shirt. This is my dad. My dad gave it to me. My dad's Italian. His old soccer shirt that he had. I don't even know where he got it from. He doesn't even play soccer, but Italia, it's a thing. I'm Italian. That's part of what we're going to be talking about today. So recently, I have been like really getting in touch with my roots. And what do I mean by roots? I mean the things that connect me to me, the things that connect me to other people. Oh, by the way, going in with the number 7 foundation, I've already used my Curology moisturizer. And then I am just like going in with a beauty blender and doing that. So I find that when I connect to myself more, when you connect to your roots more, right, and you connect to the things, the people, the places, the heritage, the culture, whatever it is that makes you you have a stronger sense of who you are. Your roots are good, your fruits are good. What I have been realizing lately is that my connection with my roots, when I improve that and my connection with myself, then everything else around me gets better and easier. And my true opinions and what I really think and what I really feel. And if this is not Italian enough, there is literally olive oil and vinegar on the table as I'm doing my makeup. So I'm going back to my roots here of doing like a comedy video, okay? So you may be thinking to yourself, Rachel, you are blonde. What do you mean you're Italian? Okay, let me tell you. I'm here to tell you I am a quarter Italian, but when I and half Southern German, half German. I figured out some things about Italian women that I did not know until afterwards, okay? So Italian women, right? Here are some things I did not know. I connected with my grandmother recently. She's Italian, and I just realized, I'm like, I wonder what traits are of Italians, because you know what? I'm Italian, but I don't feel super connected to my heritage. I'm not gonna lie, but I am, because even though I'm not connected to it, I literally realize all the traits of like Italian women are like something that I already have, and it makes a lot of sense why I am the way I am and why I have so much freaking fire in me. I'm Italian! Passionate about things, okay? So here are one of the things about Italian women that I realized from watching these videos on YouTube last night that I didn't know about until recently. And so guess what the number one, well, not number one, guess what one of the things Italian women, besides obviously talking with their hands, okay, guess what one of the things Italian women are well known for? Deep emotions and being very passionate about things. I'm very emotional and passionate and nurturing, like within my heart, and you wouldn't maybe see Italians as like having very deep emotions, right? Because I think a lot of times people see them and they're like, wow, like you know, that's intense. Always, they're yelling at each other, they're arguing, whatever. Here's the thing about Italian women, they have deep emotions. And when they have really deep emotions, guess what they do? They talk a lot. So here I am to talk to you about my deep emotions while doing my makeup. Another trait of Italian women. They will nurture you. They will nurture the crap out of you. They will, like, if you treat them right. They're also like no BS. No BS sort of attitude towards things, towards, like, if someone's not treating you right, like, no thank you, like, I'm not gonna deal with that, I'm not gonna put up with it. This makes so much sense. Another reason, a thing that's very Italian, is to talk very strongly about things, like raise your voice. And guess why this is? Because I figured out, because when you're at the dinner table, right, and you're with your family, and everybody is yelling, is trying to speak their piece and get their point across, right? Guess what you do to get your point across heard? You yell. Oftentimes, when you are yelling to someone and they're like, why is she yelling, or why is she raising her voice? It's just because I'm Italian, okay? It's just, I'm passionate and I'm Italian. Okay, so other thing I learned about Italians, they're very funny. They're very funny. I am funny. I used to be a little comic, okay? I used to make these little hilarious, like, YouTube video skits I wouldn't even post on the internet. I mean, we're going in with some concealer, some number 7. I really like this brand because it feels like it's very like good for your skin, and it's also, you can get it at Target. I like medium range foundation. I don't really wear foundation too much. I'm not really a foundation girl, but your girl has been living in Mexico for around 7 months, and I am not used to not having a tan. So that being said, here's another thing about Italians. If they're sun-kissed, they won't put on very much makeup. And this is really funny, and they'll always look very put together. This is another trait of an Italian, okay? Let me tell you. You look put together wherever you go, okay? Even if you kind of look bougie sometimes, okay? You got the nails going on, you got the rings going, you got the jewelry going on, you got a little bit of makeup going on, your outfit's put together. You just naturally learn this. You like to look good. Italian culture is very, like, you know, like, beautiful, and art, and wine, and pizza, and all of the things. Like, emotions, deep emotions, and, like, beauty, and feelings. And Italians go on tangents too. I feel like that's an Italian thing, because I do that a lot. That's something I do. Oh gosh. Yeah, so for me, it's like lipstick, highlighter, blush if I'm sun-kissed, and lashes, because I feel like it's a very Italian thing to put your hair up in a ponytail. I feel like I'm gonna go play some soccer. I always wanted to play soccer as a kid, but guess what? I didn't play soccer. It must be so easy for people that have their culture, just like they're living in the place where their culture's from, like all their friends are like of their culture, their family members of their culture, their spouses of their culture, because they just kind of have this like general sense of like, yeah, this is normal, like this is who I am type thing, you know? You know what I mean? Like, what's it like for an Italian that lives in Italy and is an Italian and everyone else around them is Italian? Because I'm an American, but I'm obviously, Americans are all different things. So what is, you know? Any pink lipstick that has some like kind of sparkle to it. That's one thing about me. I love sparkles. My nails are sparkly. I feel like I wear a lot of jewelry that's kind of sparkly. I like sparkly things. I like fairies. I have a sparkly ring that my Italian grandmother gave me. Let me tell you, that's southern. That's a southern Italian. Those Italians. Let me tell you about them Italians. Oh Lord. Because my camera battery ran out, so I'm charging it right now. I feel like Italians are hot. I feel like it's a thing. You know? Like, they're hot. They're spicy, they're fiery, they're... and I feel like that's what I am. So, you know what? Today, I'm thinking... I don't know how I want to do my makeup. I have a couple of thoughts in my mind. I'm either thinking I want to do it like very smoked out kind of, or I want to do like a lash line sort of thing, which is what I've been doing lately. So I think I was feeling a super close connection to myself these past couple of days, because when I was feeling the super close connection to myself, it's like when I am feeling the super close connection to myself, business is flowing. And I feel like I don't know, like need to connect with myself more. Have that close intimacy. Obviously, I decided on an eyeshadow idea. I haven't really expressed that. Oh, another thing about Italian women. When they're angry in a relationship or they're unhappy, they will either say a lot or they will say nothing at all about their emotions. And I've experienced this. This isn't just some like random thing I'm like, oh, Italian women do this. I actually watched a video last night that was like, this is a thing Italian women do. And I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense about my relationships, because I feel like I either do one or the other. Not that there's anything wrong with expressing your feelings. I think expressing your feelings is good. Anyways, yeah, I looked in the mirror from a distance and I was like, I'm looking Italian. Now I'm just going in with a brow pencil. Normally I use Benefit like Goof. Is that what it's called? Goof Proof? But this is honestly just like a drugstore brand. Maybelline. Brow Express. I don't know. It's kind of similar too. I feel like the colors look good on this one. Otherwise I would be like, you know what I mean? Because normally I do not like drugstore eyebrow pencils. But I also don't normally fill my brows in that much, honestly. I used to a lot. And I used to fill them in like so much to the point where it was like, oh my god. But now I just do it when I feel like it, which is not every day. Italian women can be artistic, right? How many artists can you think of that are from Italy, right? I feel like a lot. Like Italy, France, it's a place where a lot of artists are from. My grandma is basically, that's who I'm Italian from, like on my dad's side. And she's an artist, and I like to paint. I like to draw. I didn't always know how to draw. I like to play guitar. I didn't always know how to paint or draw, but I took courses that taught me how to charcoal draw. And then from the, like, literally, like, charcoal draw, like, an apple, like, in real life, or, like, charcoal draw I charcoal drawed flowers recently, and just, like, inanimate objects, and then I used that, and that kind of helps me be better at, like, freehand drawing, or, like, copying a design, kind of, but yeah, and then I kind of taught myself how to paint. My grandma's an artist, like, I say she's an artist, but I mean, she used to paint a lot. So, I mean, I call her an artist. We have some of her paintings, like, hung up in our house. I feel like it's also a very Italian thing to want to live on a farm, which is also a very southern thing, ironically, because I am both southern and Italian. And so like my ancestors were like they all lived on a farm together, you know? And so, and I grew up on an acre lot. And yeah, I feel like Italian women are very like straight to the point when it comes to dating. Like they know what they want. They don't let people treat them like crap. And that makes them really hard to get, and it also makes them really like desirable to men, I feel like. And they're independent and stuff, and for some reason, not always, but like they can be, you know. I would say I like to, you know, have both. And I think Italian women like to be spoiled, they like to be taken care of, but they're almost like they just know what they want so much they won't put up with crap, you know what I mean? But like if an Italian woman loves you, let me tell you, she fucking loves you. And she will tell you that like they have really big hearts. This is also something was in the video, not just from personal experience, but yeah, they have really big hearts. They're super nurturing. Like once they know like they really care about a person, like they will do so much for that person. Like they love that person so much. Oh, I didn't even say what any eyeshadow I was using. I'm using a Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and then this like Love Stones palette by Pacifica. And it has like highlighters in it too, and eyeshadows. It's kind of a cool palette. Lately I've been playing around with colors some. I was getting eyelash extensions in Mexico. They're like $50 down there for a full set. And they're like 1,000 pesos. And so I was doing that. And then when I get back to the US for a while, I decided to just do regular eyelashes, like glue-on eyelashes. So I got some new strip lashes, and yeah, eyelashes are something I really love. I like to go natural too. I feel like there's a vibe of like just nothing on them. I feel like I was really getting into this flow because I was following what felt good. But take action from a creative space. Take action from an aligned space. Connect to yourself first. Connect to what brings you joy. And then, like, you're going to be able to connect with others. Yeah, it's like when you connect to yourself, then you can connect to others easier. And I feel like business flows easier to you. People are more attracted to you. Open the lashes on. I'm using like duo glue with the brush on kind. I think because last time I got lash glue, that's what they had. They ran out of the tube kind, so or the squeeze out kind, so it's blue. It's interesting. It's duo though, you know? Alright guys, that is it for this video. This is the finished makeup look. If you enjoyed watching my video about what it's like being Italian from someone who didn't realize that a lot of parts about her are because she's Italian, then do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit like, leave a comment down below, and follow me on Instagram to see what I'm up to. Is at Rachel it's at Rachel Dawn Official. And I love you guys so much, and until next time, Italian women look good. They usually smell good. You know? Yeah.